Welcome to 60 Plus Strong. I'm Markeisha and I am your instructor. Today we're going to do a seated session and we're going to work on our core mostly. So I'll get you to find yourselves a seat. We're wanting to come down into a nice postural position with the shoulders, hips, knees, feet directly underneath, and we have a 90-degree angle through those knees. We're going to bring the core in nice and tight, flatten out through the ribs and just relax through your chest area, through the shoulders. Just let them drop down and hang through. So first we're going to start with a few nice deep breaths today. So remembering with our deep breathing, we're wanting to expand out through the rib cage. So bringing your breath lower down, not having it through your chest. So bringing the abdominal breathing, hands can come onto your rib cage as you exhale, and inhale, we're going to spread out and in through those ribs. We're going to take a deep breath now and just come nice and naturally through, and we're going to start taking the hands and just bring those fingers out and in. So mobilize a bit of the body first, and then we'll come into some of our core work. So just stretching out, spreading through those fingers, focusing on some nice deep breathing. Taking a deep breath, let's take some circles through those wrists, please. Again, focusing on that breathing, so bring it nice and slow, nice and controlled. Let's take your circles back in the opposite direction. With those hands and the wrists, we're now going to take a figure 8 movement through. With that figure 8 now, let's take it back in the opposite direction, please. Taking our deep breath, we'll just bring them back down, bring the hands up and down. So straight up, down. And let's bring up again, stretch those fingers out, crunch through, bring them out. And just bring them down. Now let's slowly roll your shoulders back. So using your shoulder blades, we're wanting to take some nice small circles through those shoulders. So as always, if any of these exercises don't suit you, if you've got any limitations or restrictions, leave the exercises out and or do the best you can, taking a break when needed. Circle through in front, please. So again, just really small movements. Take a deep breath. Now taking those hands down beside you, we're going to turn the thumbs backwards. So we're going to open up through the chest and through those shoulders. So quite often we're sitting, whether it be on a keyboard, whether it be on a phone, we're internally rotating. So we're wanting to take some external rotation through those shoulders and taking the palms back, thumbs backwards. So taking the deep breath, and let's just relax that back down. Now deep breath in again, please exhale and roll the thumbs back. So rotating those shoulders out and back in. Deep breath again, rotate, rolling shoulders back. So we are, if we've got a little image through, you've got a little walnut or a little ball stuck between those shoulder blades, and we're wanting to pull them backwards so we can hold that in place. And back down, one more please, exhale and pulling it back. And just release down now, raising the shoulders up towards your ears and straight down. Raising up to ear and shoulders pulling down. Raising shoulders up and down. Bring the shoulders up and and down. One more time, please. Bringing shoulders up and down, and a little bit of a wiggle through. Now, keeping that core nice and tight, we're going to take a leg up and circle through your ankle. Taking a deep breath, circle back in the opposite direction. And bring that foot back down. Taking the other side now, deep breath, exhale, bringing it up and circle through your ankle. And back in the opposite direction. And bring that foot back down. We're going to take the other side, so exhale as you bring it up, pointing the toe out and then bringing the toe back in towards your body. So toe is out, in. Again, focusing on your breathing, nice and slow, controlled breathing. And let's bring that one down. So taking the other side, bring the foot up, point the toe out, bringing back in. And in, point out, in, out, in, out, in, and let's just bring that leg back down, and we'll take a little bit of a march through with those feet. So again, keeping that body up nice and tall, always postural position on that chair, back is off, flat through ribs, tighten in between your hip bones is our core area. You can just let those arms swing a little bit by your side, a little bit of a natural march. And again, focusing on that breathing. And we're going to just bring that still. Now let's take an arm up, nice and tall. So just slow, controlled movements. Reaching up with those arms. Deep breath, we'll bring that arm down and take an arm across in front. Again, just really focusing on that breathing. Let's now take those arms up. And come back down. Hands are going to come onto your knees. So our first exercise is a seated core. With your seated core, again, nice and posturally aligned. Core is in nice and tight, so squeezing in between those hip bones, drawing that back through. Back off chair, flat through rib cage, hands are on the knees, palms down, on your thighs, palms are down. We're going to exhale, and as you exhale, that leg comes up. We put a little bit of pressure down onto your hand. You are engaging your core area. So the more on our side that we're working through, we are stabilizing through this leg, keeping everything on the floor, keeping tight. Now this is our first exercise, and it may be where you stay for some of our other core work. So we're going to tuck through, hands are on the knees, taking a deep breath, and we're going to do 10, please. So take that deep breath in, slow counts, and we exhale up, 2, push 2, down 2, 1, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 2, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 3, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 4, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 5, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 6, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 7, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 8, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 9, exhale 2, push 2, down 2 is number 10. So again, really tight through the core, hands on the other side, and we take a deep breath in, please, and we exhale up 2, push 2, down 2, 1, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 2, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 3, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 4, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 5, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 6, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 7, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 8, exhale 2, push 2, down 2, 9, exhale 2, push 2, down 2 is the 10. So keeping tight through, just bring your little march back with the swinging through the arms again, please. So just alternating those legs. Again, we are keeping that core in nice and tight. Now I'll get you to either do a core hold, so you just come up into our nice postural position, tucking through the core, and we just sit and hold this core in for as long as we can. So a nice little seated plank. If we're going to progress through with our little marches, please, we're going to take, I've got to get it controlled through, opposite arm and opposite leg, raising up, pausing at the top. So again, really keeping that core in nice and tight and nice and controlled. So we're all going to be at different levels, so just know where your limitations are, stay within them. If you're needing to start with our seated core hold and then progress through over time, it's a perfect way to do that in our seated core workout today. Now I'm going to give you another option, so you can stay with this seated core with the opposite arm, opposite leg, and or we can raise the other foot off the ground. So it's going to engage everything. So we are again keeping that core nice and tight as we press up. So you may lean a little bit further back with this one to engage everything through, to keep that balance and stability. So again, just really know those limitations. If we're staying with a seated core with just the knee up or the seated core hold, perfectly fine. Let's just now bring that back down. So we tap the toe through onto the floor, toe through heel, bringing it down. Now those abs are really working. And taking our deep breath, bring it down and give your legs a little bit of a shake, give them a little bit of a rub through. Now I'll get you to bring those shoulders back into our circle movements. That's a great way to start our ab work. Now my abs are really switched on, I can really feel them. So that is where we're going to leave our ab workout today. We're just going to do a little bit more movement through these joints and circle those shoulders back through. With our circles, let's just make them a little bit bigger back this time, please. Taking them back. Really focus on that breathing. And shoulders are back in front. Again, let's tuck that core in. Hands are down by our side, please. Palms are coming back, thumbs going, so rotating those shoulders back. Don't pull the shoulders up, rotate back, pulling the shoulder blades together. And back to start. Deep breath in, exhale, thumbs coming back, please. And down. Deep breath, exhale back. And down. Deep breath, exhale, coming back. And down, one more please, exhale, pull back, back down. Now deep breath in and exhale as we raise those shoulders up towards your ears and pull back down. Deep breath pulling up and down. Deep breath and exhale as we pull the shoulders up and down. One more time please, exhale up and down, and we're just going to shake through those shoulders. Thank you so much for joining me with today's session. So it's a little bit different, a little bit of working on that core. If you want to go back and go through it again, please feel free to do so. I hope you've enjoyed our session. I hope you're going to feel that core start to switch on, and I look forward to seeing you and helping you progress in the future. Take care, and I'll see you next week.